setting them. Hey, Alex and Hannah Mori. Happy Freya's Day. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. What time is it? What time is it, Mr. Wolves? Ooh, 12:47. What? Battery, 42, 426, 369. 1, 2, 4, 8. Oh, well, of course it would turn from 7 to 8 as I'm trying to just timestamp when we start. On the 31st. Boom. I still have the electric eel in front of me. Hey, when I say that blue is resonant in my life, this is from yesterday. But this is how whoa, I gotta turn it on. This is like how my screensaver is like where I'm at. It will change on a dime if I have to, but yeah, so that's where I'm at, and this is that. I think that's pretty synced. Yeah, because you don't just pull cards and just like flow with that. It has to flow with everything else too. The cards are just the tool to bring forth, like, so that you can recognize the patterns of the things that have been brought together for you that are right there, or like to see them just, yeah. So I have been in the blue, and I say that's my screensaver, like to see instantly no matter what. And well, fuck, here is my stuff. It's green. So yeah. True North, baby. Ooh, Outlander app. Hey, traveling people, Outlander app. Remind me to re-say that, or like, it's an epic app. I've used it in Canada. I'm not sure, if people actually fill stuff in, and I've only used it for myself on the East Coast, but it's a Overlander, not Outlander. Bound. See the sync though? Outlander. It's actually not loaded because I haven't used it, because I haven't traveled, because I haven't moved. But I'll let it load. Let it load. Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? No, I'm not letting it linger. I'm loading it. Load. Load the gun. Load. Yeah. Oh, hey, Witch Moon. Oh my gosh. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, and like eels, dolphins and lions and tigers and bears and sharks. Oh my, and this is where I'm at, and it doesn't hurt. It's not a bad electricity. Kundalini electricity doesn't hurt, so that's why the electric eel is like the ultimate card to have pulled, right? We are the crystals, so yeah, there's a lot of woo. Lightning and the thunder. Yeah, know thyself. We're lit. It's different. It's very different. How you doing, Hannah Mori? Hannah Mori, an orange ugly stick. LOL. I've wanted one since I was a teen. Wow. I know. I felt so bad. Well, yeah, I did. I didn't feel like, yay, I found this. I actually called the radio station, and yeah, they don't do that here, to do lost and found. But I said, oh, like, I don't have Facebook. I don't have stuff like local. And it was on the side of the highway, so you can't just put it near the closest store. Like, there's nothing. So I was like, I'm from small rural area. We say that stuff on the radio. He's like, oh, I'm from Kapuskasing. I get it. And I was like, dude, yeah, you get it. Local hunters know who, and just the stuff is said on local radio. It's different than the little city that I'm in, outskirts and out of, but whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at first it was more like just like because it's a child size and even smaller than Lily. The flippers will most likely fit her, but if they don't, then we'll gift them to somebody on the beach. Um, it's child size, you know, and it's a junior rod, so I feel bad for the little dude, right? And it's not even the little dude's fault because the little dude, his feet are this big. Okay, so his feet are this big, the little dude. It ain't him that put it in the boat in the back of the truck himself and was responsible for securing it. So little dude lost his shit and it's not even his fault, and that sucks balls. So as cool as it might feel or sound to find something on the highway, like I'm seeing little dude's perspective and that sucks balls. So
balls?
no, flipper, snorkel balls. Is there such a thing as snorkel balls? I guess it depends who's snorkeling, eh? Oh, I got big balls and I cannot laugh. Okay. Alex, your screensaver is black. Right on. I never thought of that. Whoa. Let's see if that ever happens. Yeah, there's a lot of electricity. I don't know the words. Is it electricity? Is it fire? There's so many things. I don't even know most times if I'm going to explode or implode. It's just so not here nor there. And yeah. So. Ooh, Alex, thanks to the universe, the Snooker World Championship started. Finally, I can watch something on TV. Awesome. That's a sync for me, Alex. Snooker from Edmonton, 80, I don't know. I would have been in grade 1. We had a basement apartment and had a snooker like player, like a real person. Yeah. So championship, snooker, that actually resonates a lot. I wonder, I don't know what his name is. I was like 8. It was in this time of Jack and Diane. And, you know, so, but yeah, and I freaking love playing pool. I used to have my own baguette de pool. Okay, so yeah, I had my own pool table. Well, it wasn't mine because it wasn't in my house, but it was mine because it was in my restaurant, and I could sleep in my restaurant if I want to. So, but I never did that. By the way, it's nice to get out of the restaurant when you're there at like 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning, and then it's nice to go somewhere else. But yeah. I love pool. 8 ball, corner pocket, 3 bands to the side. But I don't know how to call in English though. I just said that, but I don't think that's the way to say it in English. I only know how to call shots in French, and I haven't done it since so long that I'd really love a good game of pool. I really, really would. There's just not the... Anyways, a pool table shall come into my life somehow. And so it is. Anna Marie, other people say heat, but to me it feels like electricity. Yes, there's a crackling to it. I shit you not. One person has commented to me that when they see what they see, there is the crackle. So it has been seen by one. And or it's seen by many, I don't know, but one person has actually validated to me the feeling, the knowing that the crackling is there. Hannah Mori, boom, you get it? Yes, the crackles. It's yeah. So depending on what all yeah. So me, I'm here, and you see what you see, and you perceive what my 5 senses could be because you're looking at me through whatever your perception is. So that's why certain people, they do understand what I can see or not because they do as well, or they have the perception open enough to understand that even if they don't, they feel that I do. Does that make sense? Yeah, popping potentials. And what I wrote out, because when I play with words and use like lollipops and certain things and cotton candy, although third dimensional programming has sexualized that to, you know, with the MK Ultra and all that stuff, when I use that, it's in resonance to rewilding a child. Rewild the child. No, I'm not a wild girl. Wild the child. We want our inner child to come back, right? So when I write about lollipops and cotton candy, it's to bring forth like total childhood. And Mountain Rain, Judy, in a comment back to me the other day, when she frolicked with her words to like frenzy them back to me in like a lullaby of like just awesomeness, Pop Rocks, she added to the list of our like, you know, and yeah, Pop Rocks would be how it is. So, you know, when people say like I feel a certain thing and then you're comparing it to what you feel, if something could be felt by the descriptions of it when people choose to use words and certain things, just it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, Alex, pool, snooker, anything is calming for sure. And it's an art form, right? There's you can play best your easiest shot and your or whatever, but it's the angles. Pool and snooker is about angles, and it's insane. Like this, like when you say snooker championship, like it still gives me shivers. I'd go Google that shit and watch it anytime. I even have something in my playlist with pool because of the angles of it. Simon, dude, what time did you walk in? I see you on one chat, but not on the other. I'm gonna catch up. Simon's here. See, Simon's here. How's it going, Simon? Not too much, Lily, okay? I want to stay connected for right now. Hannah Moore, me and my buddy in high school went to the local bar to play pool every day. Yeah. It's the best way to connect for sure. I mean, not the best, but it's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. That way. Good now. How much love, everyone, in the unconditional kind. Hey, dude, how's your day? How's the truck going? Alex, the snooker is a little bit complicated, like the pool. Yeah, there's different ways, to play, different variations. So, yeah, Simon, 1258, you came in. Hey, G, you must be calling me. Heck yeah, dude. Been sending out the love since I know, yeah. And we pulled you into the chat in the sense of bring Simon into the chat. The way I say, well, Melissa's not here. Let's bring her into the chat and put the energy out for thoughts and perceptions out loud. And Louie, her son, Louie, S-O-N, son. Louie, please. Yeah, Hannah Mori, super powerful, quick, Pop Rocks. Yeah. And there's a different variation of the, you know, inner and outer and pop rock of the electricity part. So they can sizzle and pop different ways. And that's the adaptation to all the crystalline DNA transformation that you just have to get used to. And I don't know, everybody doesn't feel it the same way, right? So it's different. Witch Moon, love Pop Rocks, yay. Pop Rocks is where it's at, man. Right on, Angie. I believe that. 1259, Simon, alive and well. Awareness of awareness itself. Yeah, simple, Simon. Yeah, baby. Keep it simple, silly. For sure. Double S's. Hannah Mori, me and my buddy got really good at it, but that bar went to a pool hall and they had bigger tables and we sucked. Yeah, it's very different to change tables. Each carpet is different as well. It rolls the ball in different ways. When there is a tournament, tables get inspected for the texture they're supposed to have. Otherwise, it's mandatory. You want the tournament in your establishment. You got to change the felt before, and even then, just yeah, it's important. All pool tables can be different, right? And all it takes is some fucking around, one band night where you've moved a pool table, move it back, and nobody took the time to make sure it was balanced because there's a crook in the floor. Yeah. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Only 3 can know, Simon says. Don't kiss and tell. I never. Never. I'm an open book. If I'd be kissing anybody, you'd be knowing it right now. I don't mean in the moment, in the now, but there's just nothing to hide if that's where you're at with people. Depends how you roll, I guess, right? But Hannah Marie. Alex G. My favorite snooker player is Ronnie O'Sullivan. Right on. Cool name. Nice sync. Just like Ronnie said, I was thinking of that this morning. Someone posted rhododendrons. Did I say that right? Rhododendrons. Flowers. And I thought to myself, I don't even know how to say that. I don't even know how to like write it. But it made me think, just like Ronnie said, the song and O'Sullivan, well, hey, let's bring some Ireland energy. And get some bagpipes in the air. No, I said bagpipes. You thinking bagpipes yet? Can you hear them? Boop, boop, boop. Nova, hey sweetie, okay. I'm glad you're here. Hannah Mori, on a 6 foot, I'm really good. Above that, it gets really dicey. Are you having tooth stuff too, Simon? At 1303, he says, I'm having a problem with my wisdom tooth. I'm scrubbing hard as pain as pleasure. Ooh, ouch, gross. I would never scrub anything hard that is in pain. Dab lightly, be nice, gentle, nurturing, mothering. Yeah, coconut oil. Yeah, the teeth, it's healing. I did pronounce it correctly? Wow. Gold star.
Pronounce what?
Rhododendron.
Rhododendron.
Can you say rhododendron?
Rhododendron.
Oh, I never thought of it that way, eh? Wisdom, left tooth, connecting to my passion of Christ. I feel it. I love Ronnie. Yeah, Simon says salt is the best. Pain can be pleasure. I understand what you're saying about that, but I don't resonate with pain at all. Therefore, I find the way to turn it like before I even have the pain. And I understand the pain to pleasure in having a fever. I manifested a fever. Oh my gosh. Nice. I manifested a fever in the winter and
My bottle of water.
just lived it in a way that to ride the fire of it in a different way. It was gentler. It was neat. It was really cool, actually. I can't... Oh, there they are. It was a really neat experience. Hannah Mori. It's fine line, pain and pleasure sometimes. I don't know. It depends what type of physical pain. I just... if you guys remember The Witches of Eastwick, I don't resonate with that movie on some levels, but on other levels, because of the witchery and part of the authenticity that could come from just the things that it helped me to understand of myself when I was young. The Witches of Eastwick with Cher and Susan Sarandon and Michelle Pfeiffer. And yeah, for me, the character of Michelle Pfeiffer, who couldn't handle the pain, she was the Earth Mother one, right? Michelle Pfeiffer's character in The Witches of Eastwick, she was the Earth Mother. She had all the children, but she couldn't handle the pain. She couldn't handle the pain. And I'm like, that's me. So there is no pleasure. And even just speaking of it, like my whole body is protecting itself in and I'm sorry, I won't go into the different types of pains and stuff and bring up triggers. I'm not on that path today. Today is like a whole other level for me, but I don't associate love and pain. And I don't believe a fifth dimensional perspective has pain, whether it be physical, emotional, or any kind. When we're in a fifth dimensional perspective, any type of pain is because there's something that's wounded still. We're not there. And that's it. So that's why as well is even if I in a moment trip and fall and break my nose, I so choose to not accept that timeline in that given moment. I won't live the repercussions of falling flat on my face. I'll mend that timeline before it even happens. So that's where I'm at with pain. I don't play the game. I am not of, I won't learn certain lessons certain ways because I choose that the healer in me and the person that chooses my timeline will not put myself. Yes, Bridget, pain ends in 4D. 4D is the in-between dimension of it. It is not possible to carry a physical, emotional, or trauma in 5D. And that's why we're always bouncing. When we feel like all those openings and we have those shivers and we have those days, because I don't know anybody by now who hasn't had an opening so big that they know what they're grasping at now, right? You know what you're grasping at. But we're living amongst the 3D, and especially for people that are anchors that have the families or the ties that bind, such as you, my Bridget, the anchor that you are of so many peoples, right? It's big, the agreements that we made to hold each other through the passage. And as people shed with doing the work of facing the wounds, the loads, everything gets smaller and smaller. So when you've had, all you need is that one euphoria moment to realize, okay, that's how it's going to be always. For real. Like, that's not, when people speak of this on channels or anywhere in real life, this is it's real. You can be even amongst the stuff, but because we are anchoring the stuff, just we're in it. Hey, Bridget? It's just and that's the thing, especially the other day when Tom did his video about be easy on yourself, be gentle on yourself, and then Mother Mary came up in the cards. Just, it's not seeable from explaining with words and the third dimensional perspective how big the agreements within, and just everybody's doing everything right, and there is a lot of physical and emotional pain. And I offer the best soothing that I can with the holding space where we so choose to be, and the energy that we gather together to be able to pass through that. Exactly, Alex. I love you. Thank you for writing it. 1310 Alex G. I always yell when I hurt myself. No, it does not hurt. I don't want pain. Depending on how much of an impact or how severe, and the yell can be very loud. The mantras just shit out. They must not be stopped. Somebody around me who's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" and takes my attention away is like, I just want to, ugh. You are interrupting like everything. Like, shut the fuck up. It's like when you enter a trauma scene, like anybody who's come upon an accident, you want the people who were like talking to get out of the way, right? Well, it's the same thing. It's a one-on-one thing, but that time, Alex, the faster, the harder no. Like, no, I won't accept it as I'm falling. Because, so yeah, and it works. We are healers. We manifest our timelines. So yeah, it is possible to be tripping, but not hurting and bruising. It is completely possible. And a part of that is knowing our inner, that we are choosing our reality. We are. So in every moment of everything, are you choosing this? So even if you're in an altercation of somebody who's completely angry at you, the different choice of your tone, of who you are inside and how you choose to interact changes the timeline in a heartbeat. Everything is us. Doesn't matter the outer. And, that's it. And it's hard. It is. Because we get thrown our nightmare stuff, our scariest stuff, and all our stuff so little, so different tidbits of things that it's mastery. It really is. And you falter and you stumble and you change your mind and you alter your perspective and then you change it again and you change it again. If you're going through the pain, accepting it, and Google, like, what is the spiritual meaning behind back pain and what resonates for you? Yeah, people can make videos and stuff. If you're guided to it, find it. Find the source of your pain. I know. I'm not up here because I'm perfect. I'm up here because I know. I know what I know, and then all of a sudden I don't know nothing, right? And just because I know how to deal with stuff and do stuff doesn't mean it's eternally like that every day I'm of all, so I get it. But I get that the choice of it is where we focus our energy. So much outer is focusing on the whole world wearing a mask. It's just about you today. It's just about you and what you're going to go through in your situation. Stop looking at the outer of what everybody else is choosing. We're putting so much focus on it instead of like putting an energy towards not having masks, towards like just anything of changing the time. We're on a trajectory where even the people that feel happy or like even me, I'm putting energy towards it now to talk about it. Even if my intent is to take the focus off, I'm still focused on it. We're in a like looping of everything because focus on yourself. Doesn't matter what everybody else's choices are. And from a Canadian perspective and from just a higher source perspective, it is not about fighting for your right. It is about choosing in the given moment what's the best for the situation that you're in. You're not fighting for your rights if you're a 55-year-old man who's built 6 feet tall and looking down at a 5'2" woman who's, a single mom and doesn't understand. She's keeping her job, man. So you're not fighting for your rights if you're in an altercation that makes a littler person or somebody that's just doing what they need to do. How do you make the situation the best for everybody? Find the thing that creates joy for the person who has to play their role, because they can't change it for you. And yeah, there are many people making videos and saying, you just walk through. It is about being in your highest intent of you. If you don't believe you should be wearing a mask, you don't have to justify that to anybody. You don't have to fight for your right. Teenage Wasteland, you don't have to fight to be forgiven. You don't have to fight to show yourself. You just do. You just walk through. Make up a line in your head. For me, right now, my thing, I'm going to look somebody up and down and say, baby, if I don't wear a bra and society can't make me wear that, you think I'm going to put on a mask? And I'm going to let it ride with the show of that. See how fucking fast I get told to go through. Right? Why not? It's just about making the best situation of your now. You can't regulate or make anybody change the now that they're in. But focus on the best experiences for you. Make it beautiful somehow. Make it pleasant for other people. Benevolence. Sovereignty. Kindness does matter. You're not, if there's an intent to stand for yourself, you're already trying to prove something. You don't have to prove it. Yeah, Simon, good one. That happens to me all the time. I remember I fell off my bike once in a meditation. It was the best fall ever. I learned so much that day. God, I flipped me off my bike. Yup, exactly that. I have the clumsy path as well. God and spirit and guides flip me on my butt and my face and stuff all the time. All the time. Knock on wood. No, not all the time, but yeah, it does happen for sure. I've had some epic bike face plants, and I get it. Sweetie, turn that down, honey. That way, WD-40, no squeaks. I prefer the squeaks. Why not? What's wrong with squeaks? But I do always have WD-40 somewhere. Hannah Marie, the pores in my teeth were too big, so bits of food would get stuck in the teeth and rot them from the inside out. I think I did say timbits of things. I'm not sure, Bridget. Yeah, Alex, Bridget. And if the universe thinks that you bless the pain, oops. Nova, you don't even think you slept last night? Were you lucid dreaming? So you're kind of like in and out? You're not sure if you slept? Is that what you mean? That happens to me a lot. Oh, thanks, Simon. Feel spirits are talking? Oh, I didn't talk to Milky this morning. 39. Moth spirit, surrender now. Hey, shit moth, I'm not matter. Don't matter if you're not here. Thinking of you. I love saying shit moth on a live stream. 36, 39. Sorry, 36, 369. Doesn't matter. Eh? Wow, that's freaking gorgeous. Oh boy. It's hot. Hey, Patton, are you in here? Oh, right on. I'll do you a card after, Patton. I'm going to read this one really quick. Hey, Patton. 39, shit moth. Surrender. Surrender now. Moth spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with spirit or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or addiction? Are you so intoxicated by the potential of a relationship or opportunity that you can't think straight? Hard work and dedication are virtues, and love, of course, is a beautiful thing. Is the red giving me a fever all of a sudden? Like, what the fuck? When the moth spirit appears, it is time to consider if you've gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, or addiction to a certainty, or even a person may be your current vice. The form of your addiction does not matter so much as awareness of the consequences of remaining persistent when moderation is needed. Let go of your excessive energy by channeling in more than one direction. Fuck me. I know. The fire burns hot, and you do not want to be engulfed by your passion to the exclusion of the other pursuits that matter to you. That's why the live stream today, Angie. Wow. Where's that line? Channeling it in more than one direction. I even put the compass earlier on the screen because that's how big it is inside me and important. Now is the time for surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or fight. Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so you can relax into a more balanced way of using your moth spirit energy. Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. Sweetie, could you turn that down, baby girl? Please? Whoa. I'm just gonna exit and pass out now. I'll be right back. Does that resonate with anybody else, or does just like I just have that moment on my own here? Fucking hot. Yeah, Simon, at 13, 18, times will be changing fast. Yeah, it's such a rapid acceleration that the soothingness of the dragonfly last night was very needed. Big time. Very. 36 hours and full visions. Yeah, it's so fast. I get it. Yes, that way. That's exactly what I yelled when I crashed. No, probably help for quick healing. For sure, dude. For sure. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna say it out loud. Uh, no, I'm not. Just yeah. I love you, sweetie. I am gonna say it out loud. You know what? You scared the fuck out of me that time. You did. You fucking did. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. That way. But you did. That don't happen to me very often. Even if people are crashing, I know it's for the better. I didn't see that coming, but I did. I had fucking warned you. I know. It doesn't matter if you warn people. I get it, but it's just a broken helmet at 70 miles an hour or whatever, right? No. I feel weird. I'm awake, but I don't feel I slept, but I'm not in a bad mood about it. No, that kind of vibration frequency, actually what I've noticed is sometimes there's even a better mood. It's so nonchalant. That's the word I use for the times when I don't sleep. That day is very nonchalant. It's just que sera, what it will be. It's just woo, that's it, right? For me anyways, when I live those days. Oh, Simon, broke my jaw. Half of it was my fault. I learned so much. Learned to talk without speaking. Oh, Simon, I feel a card coming. The moth. That, yeah, is it coming down? I don't know. Can you guys see him red? That went hot, like fast. I'm not sure what you mean. Put them in a bedside glass at night. I can't remember what I was talking about already. Oh, Patton. I'm going to do an Ascended Masters for Patton. Mateys. I know. It's not really. Do I have the right cards? Yeah. So this one's going to be for Patton. Purple. I'm not aware of this person, goddess, or ascended master. I'm going to put the name up close if you want to. I'm not really aware of who that is per se. I was thinking of an Ava. I still am. Ava Archer Reeves. Eva Lokitesvara. I don't know. Considérer le point de vue de l'autre. Consider the point of view of others. See from all angles. Basically. I like the flowers, eh? Considérer le point de vue de l'autre. See from all angles. Wow, as I'm holding the card up and like it's like a bluish indigo purple on Lily Rose's device says purple. Oh, nice, Nova. I've got a moth on my window. It's a big one. Maybe it's still there. Awesome. 122681, Hannah Marie. Hi, Kelly Ryan O'Brien. Oh, phew, for sure. Phew. It's a ride, eh, Kelly? How are you? Thinking of you, Michigan. Michigan. Thinking of you. Big time. I even put the Celtic Cross. I just put her up a bit ago, honey. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. 1325. Kelly Ryan O'Brien. I love you. Right above Simon too, eh? Get the Ireland in there. Scotland too. Okay, Britain. The whole East Coast. Yeah, these guys are bonkers, eh? Kelly Ryan O'Brien, and it's everywhere, and it's just more and more, and the amplification of it. The layers of those incandescent gray blues are just amplifying, layering. I just don't even have words for it, and the camera doesn't capture it for real what I feel, but you know, it does it justice. So share the codes, eh? Oh my gosh, Jack, that was a big one. Hey guys, perfect card for the live stream. Woo! Yeah, and it's about what do you call it? The shedding, who you think you were to what you're supposed to be, what you think is your reality versus what is your path, your life, you. No one here gets out alive. You don't get out who you were. It doesn't mean you're dying. You, right? This is the real you. Like, this is the real you. You see a little chick or a little chicken or a little like ugly duckling, but this is the real you. And guess what? Everybody gets this. There's no just like, oh no, you get it too. You do. That's why you did all the other stuff, because you get this. This is for you. This is yours alone. This comes from you. Nobody can give it to you. I can tell you you have it. I can like poke at you for another like, I've been on YouTube already for what? Since January 17th, 2019. Been doing this before like for years and years and years and years. Okay? This is the birthright part. It's real. So this card and the shedding of what the expectation and the thought was, because if you're ramming against current, if you're ramming at all, not flowing, it is not for you. It's not supposed to be hard once you have discovered your true inner self, because you don't do anything that's not completely transparent or authentic. So it can't help but certain doors will close, certain things must disappear and be shed, because it's not the same frequency. Oh, Simon, amazing, G, for sure. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying to harness it all. It's a lot. Thanks, Simon. I'm really glad you're here. Yeah, Jack, it does go in synchronicity with James's stream today for sure. I feel, honestly, I'm saying it out loud, the way it was when I found James today is like exactly the on track of everything. The first live streams when I found him, and then if you would watch mine from the same day, I don't name mine, if you'd watch his from the same day, the words, the way we talk, the energy, the flow. And today was another day like that, and I cried like a lot. I shit you not, Jack, when I wrote it in the chat, I didn't even check the time stamp. Maybe I took sometimes I can't grasp the timestamp. It's too much. I'm sitting there, I'm like, shh. and you know, like D and all this, and just like, and then I looked up, and the crow's like right there. And I've been here a long time. Anybody can look back at my history of all my videos. I have said it since a certain marker point. Not every day, it's just in a one random video somewhere, but that's my journal. I don't look back at it, but it's there. The crow was not present and prevalent in the same way. It was the blue jay, and it's been other things since spring and summer, and crows came back. They haven't been here this way. So it's amazing. And when I looked up and the crow's there, and he just wasn't passing through, he was sitting listening. He was listening to James. The crow in like Gateway to the North Bay, was watching me watch James True and listening. And that's not just, you know, oh, so cute. It's real. The connections, it's ley lines, it's tribe, it's boom, boom, boom. Authenticity connects. It doesn't matter what the subjects and the talk and whatever it is. Frequency doesn't lie. And yeah, the turning of pages and it is fucking hardcore to find tribe and then go separate ways. And I know this much is true because I've been doing this for a long time. And when you think you found that sister that you're going to be hooking up with, meeting, maybe living with, building a community, and then all of a sudden, boom, that's ripped from you. You have different paths again. It fucking hurts, man. And some people play it like on public. And as much as that might be cool to watch for other people, it is not. It hurts. You're fucking naked in fucking public. People poking at your fucking worst is deepest shit because they know what your shit is. It already hurts to separate from tribe because even if now the knowings are there, they're more solid. We know near or far in different ways. We have telepathy. We're using telepathy so much that that's what our syncs are. And that's why it's important to talk about them, connect about them, take away the barriers of age, race, distance, and anything, and connect. But it is honorable to be in pain, to be able to show yourself, to fucking talk about it and not be stabbing at anything, just speaking freely of your own self. And that was what this morning was. It was fucking epic. And it was needed. And the vibration frequency throughout the chat was elevated. This is the part that people want. This is what we're here for, is to see the truth in authenticity, not hurting others, but truly just saying how it fucking feels. It ain't fucking funny. Anyways. Yeah. Sweetie, I need you to turn that down. Do you want me to get your headphones if you don't know where they are?
I know where they are.
Your Eastern spirit, Genevieve, you don't feel it? I'm of everywhere, so I feel it all, Alex. It's above, so below. I love you, Simon. I'm really glad you came in today, and just thank you. Have a super day, dude. Thanks for being here, brother. We do love you. Patton, my dream about the glass house and the grabblers came true. Was it something that was of chaos or smooth, Patton? How did it go? Yes, Hannah Mori. I'm gonna do an Ascended Masters for you too. As above, so below. Gotta be ready to turn on a dime, right? Yep. Hannah Mori, I think, is it the same exact one? Because if it is, I'm like, sortez du placard. Come out of the closet, baby. I know I read this not long ago. I'm amaterasu. I wouldn't know how to say it offhand if I hadn't said it out loud. Amaterasu. Not long ago. Sortez du placard. I love you, Hannah Mori. It wasn't for you that time? This one is, though. I'm going to see if I can read it. Le temps est venu d'afficher vos véritables sentiments et convictions. Time has come to show your true feelings and sentiments and convictions. Cette carte vous incite à révéler votre nature authentique aux autres et à vous-même. This card incites you to reveal your true nature authentically to others and yourself, which you are doing. Here, anyways, I love it. It's awesome. You pourrait, dude, you're the one I texted yesterday to say, Hannah Mori, oh my God, Adam, what was I saying? Why did the live stream get cut? I was talking for 15 minutes. Yep. I held the live stream for another 15 minutes.
Before you realized?
Before I realized, I was talking to myself.
So all those comments weren't live comments.
Well, no, I'm always behind in the chat, so I had no clue we were done. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, you show yourself enough, Hannah Mori, that, you know, you're one of my go-tos. It's like, dude, what was I even saying? Because you are a flow with me as well. Like, whether we're not in a Zoom room or not, well, you guys are still talking. You know, like, I'm not coming in here. If you guys don't come in, I have nothing to say, right? I'm not going to sit here and hold a live stream. So it's for the holding space. And Hannah Mori, yeah, you do. Maybe it's saying, like, to what point you do, because, you know, there's the whole energy connection, like pop, right? When everybody says hello, you know, on a third dimensional level, it just looks like, hey, we're in a live stream and everybody's saying hello. But no, people are really happy to see each other, right? Like, honestly, feels better to see some of us here than it does what we're going on in our third dimensional reality. And it's not about me, it's about us. And you participate every day when you're here, Hannah Mori. And even when you don't, that's your choice to anchor that day and to not, right? I get that part as well. I do. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. For sure. I see it, maybe those areas that it's guiding you to, like, because of the what would the word be? Fraternity, the solidarity, that compassion, feeling of us here, nameless, you know, we don't have a mascot name. I'm the mascot, I guess, eh? Woo! We're off to see the wizard. But no, but seriously, you know, so I see it as validation because I see you. You show yourself. You do. That's how I feel about you, Hannah Mori. And it happens that fast. You don't need months. You don't need to prove yourself. That's what I feel is come in authentic. You guys have you seen me come into a new live stream where nobody has no fucking clue who I am and I go into a new channel? Or do you remember, Patton? Do you remember what it was like to all of a sudden see me, like, poking up everywhere and it was like, who the fuck is that crackpot? Right? What's she after? Is, like, third dimensional perspective. And then all of a sudden you realize, like, yeah, you ain't getting rid of her. if you are resonating on the same frequency of tribe, you're going to see Genevieve everywhere and equal to everyone in different ways, but the same way. Nurture, love, bring together. People who have really, like Alex, or, you know, like just they're, ooh, Rod Stewart, The Rhythm of My Heart. Boom. Thanks, Alice G. I don't even remember that song. I forget what I was going to say. Damn, that was I forget what I was going to say. Oh well, wasn't meant to be. Oh, I knew somebody was going to have the knowings of something. Patton. Ava. I can't say that name again, Patton. I just can't. 1331, no. Ava is the earthly manifestation of the self-born eternal Buddha, Amitabha, whose figure is represented in his headdress, and he guards the world in the interval between the departure of the historical Buddha, Gautama, and the appearance of the future Buddha. That's just too many words for me. Wow, cool, Patton. Thank you. Oh, you gonna go to bed, Lim? I get it. Thanks for being here. Korean time is not Eastern Canadian time, eh? I get it. Thanks for poking in and bringing your energy. I love you, Nova. See you later. You're very welcome, dear. Yeah. It's all that, Jack. It's just like a really bad doodle, but this is just like really fast. I just had to get some numbers out, but yeah. One of the things that I had wrote, August rush, Lions Gate, border, pass, through, above, under, around, have gun, will travel. That was on the 24th. Freedom. I have coordinates. I fucking forget what they're for. I think they're coordinates for calendar. Yeah, they are. Yeah, game on, Ontario, Canada, True North strong. And that's all I'm going to share about that. But there is G Unit on that too. G Unit. Pat and Hannah, I had a dream months ago about meeting James True in a glass building, but when I got close, I saw he was surrounded by grabblers. And though our meeting was joyous, the grabblers came in and I had to run. Yeah, I remember your dream, Patton. I do. I remember it. And I specifically remember saying something about that there had been like whatever or something, but can't remember exactly, but I remember, yeah. Yeah, I totally remember, Patton. Well, that's okay, Hannah Mori, if it sounds yucky. It doesn't always have to resonate. Nope, nope, nope. It don't always have to freaking resonate. Know thyself. It's not about that. It's the what I see, what I have behind it, what the acts, what my so yeah, whatever this can symbolize for whomever, what it symbolizes to me is my truth, right? So it goes for any other symbol and any other thing. What my truth about it is my choice, and how others want to perceive it or label something or feel a frequency for it is their choice as well. Jack, I saw the feather in the dragonfly. How wonderful. I took a picture of the dragonfly the other day and got my feather back. That was intense, Jack. We were walking down the first street, And on King Street, I found the feather, and I was just kind of. Then we went down Lansdowne, and when we turned the corner to where my favorite tree is, like the one tree, I don't know, I call them my portal trees. Other people do speak this way as well, but it's one of my portals. So when we passed by there, I didn't even have time to look up to my tree because I was guided to look down on the sidewalk, and the dragonfly was there, and I thought it was dead. Not gonna lie. And I still would never touch the wings, ever. You don't fuck with anything's wings unless they're your own or you have, like, been consent. Don't touch other wings. And so I grabbed it once firmly, put it in my hand, and never touched it again. And at first there was nothing, and then I wasn't sure because the feather was there. I put the feather there as a feather bed, so that the energy of me with the feather bed and then the dragonfly, if it was meant to come back to life or to be, I didn't know what I thought it was done. And that's why I put the 3 videos, because I thought I was just bringing it to the park for the circle of life to be a little bit more I don't know the word, compassionate than having it squished on the sidewalk right where it was, because even I was going to squish it, but I looked up to see my tree. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know, like if you watch like where the connection was right here, the vibration and the like, one of the reasons I shared it, and I didn't edit, I didn't do anything, I didn't even put any sound except for what was the natural, is someone who sees energy should really have been able to see color and see things. It was intense. That was a lot. And there was crackings when the back, I don't know the names of like terms of insects. Like, I'm not an insectologist, so I really don't care. When the back did this, it cracked the way we crack. And it was literally like, it was like so powerful. Like, the interaction of that was, yeah, Pat, and the glass building is the screen, by the way, yeah. Yeah, Jack, I found both, and I was walking, and then just, at one point, I don't even remember if it was last night. Yeah, it was last night. But just, yeah, I can't, for me, the way it goes is like the songs coming out of cars, everything just like, so, even the way we walked, where we said we were going to go, and then realized, hey, why would we go to just stand at the end of the docks and be at sunset type of open view, because we're a closed view here. There's tree line and houses. So it was like we steered ourselves and steered a different direction. We were heading to the docks, and just like steered the other way. So it was really neat. The one thing that surprised me is that it was a solid connection. It was really just the interaction of the trinity of us, because Lily Rose was implicated in it in the way that the other dragonflies came to bring her the joy and the something, and then my connection was more full on, and that was allowed, and that we merged that. And then when she went to the slide, the way the park is, you can't really tell, but it's a ship. It's a ship. So boom, my stepson is texting me, Ethan, his address, and it's 17 fucking King Street.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
You're kidding.
I'm not.
We live right near King Street.
second.
Oh my god.
I know.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm so not. Come see, just come here. We'll take a quick picture for him. Yeah, I'm living this. Holy shit balls. Yeah. Apartment 4. 4 is the fucking door. Boom. Love you, Ethan. Send him a picture. Yeah. So, boom. If that doesn't just show the flow of like the fuck, and that's it. I say the fuck. It's beautiful. It's so surreal, Jack, that that's the flow of it. And it's simple stuff like, like dragons aren't coming from the sky to fucking bring me on a ride. But I got to do that for one of my dragons last night. And, this is heaven on earth. It's amongst the reality of 3D, but the treats of what the scenery and the synchronicities. Like, I'm talking to King Street, and my stepson, my Ethan, sends me 17 King Street apartment 4, and I was just talking about the East Coast and bringing the East Coast in, and that's when he chose and answered my text today. So, ooh. You okay? Yeah, Pat, and I love history and mythology and language. Right on. Anna Marie, history revealed. You okay? Sweetie? Is this a challenge thing or something?
No.
Okay, I swear, if you choke while I'm on live, I don't know how I'm gonna help you. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go, that's obvious, but like seriously, I've never heard you even do that, even if you needed to like gargle like with salt. You're funny. Hannah Mori, I'm an amateur student of I don't, Young, whatever. I hate pronouncing shit. Yeah, Japanese goddess. Sweetie, I need you to stop. That's so freaking gross and like distracting.
Exactly 2.
Ooh, perfect timing to stop. Thank you, honey. Hi, Sarah Hill. You're welcome, sweetie. Rhythm of My Heart. I can't remember that song. Yeah, Hannah Moore. I mean, Witch Moon. It's hard. It is really hard right now. Y'all are the only people I'm able to connect with. Husband's always working. Bless him and the kids have their own family. Haven't interacted with only y'all for at least 5 days, which means I'm at peace. Yeah. That's what I wish for you, Witch Moon. And when I commented in Jack's thing last night, that was my intent, is that you have already proven to the universe, to yourself, to source, that you will always stand for what you believe in. Okay, Angie? This isn't about you. You can't change anything in the outer. You are in a self-care, materning, motherly, healing, integration. What you just said, 5 days, which I am at peace. Amplify. Time is not, like time, space, everything is not happening in the same way. So the amplification of the peacefulness that you can sustain will, sometimes it's not showing itself right now, right? But because the other pain, the tooth and certain things, but it is just, you know what I mean, baby. Take care of you. Yeah, John Benny had a live stream this morning too. Right on. Sarah Hill says at 144, yellow seed. Nice. Very Friday, I likes. Yeah, that's going to be tonight, eh? It's Friday. Hi, Paul from Newcastle. Paul saying hi to everybody. Welcome. How's your day? I'm having one of those trouble catching my breath days. And, well, not days, just, if there's too much, you know what I mean? And I took a pause, but not a lot from everything that's coming through. And the weather pattern is changing. What started this morning as bright blue is different. And I can feel the, yeah. Alex G, if I go into other live streams, then I have a headache. Yes, I can only listen to what I'm guided to listen to, Alex, and that's it. It's not a bad thing. Oh, you meant the dream sounded yucky, not the person. Sorry, Anna Marie. That's what happens when I'm behind. Wait, I'm always behind. You know what I learned? It's way better to be behind than ahead. Yeah, because when you're ahead, you're just standing there fucking waiting anyway, so you might as well stay behind. And I don't say that in a loser way. I say that be ready to close the trail. Somebody's got to close the trail if you're hiking, right? It's not a big deal. Be the last one. Sarah Hill, Kin 144, yellow magnet seed in reference to the Mayan calendar. Thank you for putting that up there, Sarah. It's not something, these are not things I have knowledge about, but I do love to know and to put them forth with the frequency, because sometimes amongst yourselves then the other words and things come up, right? Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's so rude. It's not rude. No. Yeah, Alex G. I found feathers every day. We have a lot of chickens. Yeah, sometimes I just get to be like, why do people get so happy when they find one feather? Because I'm like, sometimes just like walking all over them or in different ways, and I don't tend to pick them a lot unless there's a reason to, because that's just, it's my path, and I leave behind, right? If I don't need it in the moment. And it has to do with the molts as well and where we go. But, yes?
Does anyone know what we were doing?
When it cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after you danced.
No, not when we found the gin device. Maybe you should tell them.
Well, we were going for a walk to the park. Yes, they know that. That's what I named the video. Walk to the park or something. Oh boy, you just put that. You're giving me deja vu, Hannah Mori. You wrote that exact same thing. Was it yesterday or the day before? And I didn't have a comment on that. I'm not gonna go with that again. Oh yeah, I wanted to clarify, Jen. I see the body as a super advanced. I just said that twice. Magic organic machine. That's good words for it, I guess, eh? It's magical indeed. We do manifest what we are so choosing, and that's the part that hurts the most, is to the outer reflects the inner, and there's beauty in it. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's huge, but it is, and it is advanced. It is magic. It's only magic. Magic that wants to be defined and then was classified and put into like strands, and what actually is the bullshit. Junk DNA, my ass. I fucking shake my junk for you. You fucking feel that DNA, motherfuckers? Whew. I'm so ladylike, eh, today? I'm not wearing a dress. I'm wearing camo for a reason. Oh, that's funny. I think I'm funny. No, that was not salt water. I believe it was, like, I don't know, probably just fresh water. Yeah, that's beautiful, Witch Moon. Totally. The pain. I just carry it till it goes, till I learn whatever I'm supposed to. I'd rather suffer than watch someone suffer. It's easier for me. I as well. I as well, honey. But a part of me, and not a full part, but most of me has learned to like transmute it all, and understand where the leaks are if things come back, and why, and a part of it is the knowing of self, and that's just the thing, is I don't understand half of the myself and my gifts. So if I you're so kitty. If I take on too much by sending out and not allowing to receive back, it's me that, is doing this. Nothing else is doing it. Someone else can't make us mad. We choose to be mad. It doesn't matter any situation. It's always our choice. So, I'm getting sleepy. Oh my gosh, it went from fever to sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't believe in junk DNA for sure. Yeah. Just like if it's on you, we need to take it out. As Simon was talking about wisdom teeth earlier, appendix, anything that was taken out. Of course, a whole like boom generation was wiped of tonsils. Of course. Think about it. Throat chakra. Of course. Like how many, when did the tonsil taken out for, boom, boom, boom start? And when did it actually end? And is it actually over in all countries and provinces and states? Because, hell, what do you think they're doing to a throat chakra when for, like, a whole generation, it's, like, automatic? Kid chokes, coughs a little, mom panics, brings to the hospital. Next thing you know, his fucking tonsils are out. In the 60s and 70s, you would have been in the hospital for 3-4 days. Some kids were on their ass for a week and a half. You just induced trauma. Boom. Of course. It's the system. We don't even need anyone to help us give birth, but we've been programmed to believe it's painful. We've been programmed to believe that it's not even legal to do it by yourself somewhere. Some places it's illegal for somebody to help you. They could, like get sued if something. Nothing makes sense of this world anymore. Everything was taken away from us of our body. People don't even know their own bodies. Shit, some people can't even say penis out loud, for fuck's sakes, without like blushing. And I don't say that in a mean or bad way at all. But, like, fuck. You have your appendix and tonsils, Hanamori, as I. Which moon? She's wearing your favorite colors, Lily is. Right on. Hey, Chase. Been thinking about you. Did you? I hope you had a super morning. Definitely thinking about you this morning, dude. Speaking of thinking about this morning, dudes, I am going to read aloud. I only read it twice, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to flow. But I'm putting it up on the screen. I don't know if I can get it so that it shows up good. So if anybody wants to. But first of all, the source is DCASE, D, capital D, space, capital Q, U-E-S. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, that's East, right? In a good way? Because he lives in the West, but he still represents the Est. Anyways, that's just me babbling because of words, but... Okay, you ready for this? Fucking epic fucking comment on my stuff. And it's in 3 Yup, we reached the swings. That's where the comment is. If you want to sub, if you have not subbed yet. Share a morning of delicate things, of kisses blown and dragonfly wings, of an awkward dance around desire, of an uninterrupted cricket choir. Share a commodity as if it weren't so. Reflect upon someone you don't even know. In seeing yourself, let them reflect back. I fucked it up. Familiar faced, without a trace of lack. Share some unrushed words, or just a good thought, not a complaint, or a what I haven't got, but a sincerity, a gesture of kindness, a commonality that gives insight to blindness. I fucked up 3 times. I'm sorry, D. I want to read it again. Share a morning of delicate things, of kisses blown and dragonfly wings, of an awkward dance around desire, of an uninterrupted cricket choir. Share a commodity as if it weren't so. Reflect upon someone you don't even know. Seeing yourself, let them reflect back, familiar faced, without a trace of lack. Share some unrushed words, or just a good thought, not a complaint, or a what I haven't got, but a sincerity, a gesture of kindness, commonality that gives sight to blindness. Yeah, Jack, warrior poet for sure. Thanks, Jack. Elevate. Brothers elevating brothers. I love it. It's fucking important. Why? Elevate. Makes us stronger. See the gifts in others. Rise them up. Why? Because it makes us all stronger. We weren't put here to compete. We were put here to cherish and elevate each other. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hanamori, I do still get angry about circumcision. They still do it in a lot of states. I get it, honey. I get it. And the only way for me to wrap my brain around those types of things that affect other people's bodies, that's not even, is the innate knowing that every soul chooses their journey. So a baby did choose that. And to bring forth a better world where we don't have that as, an implant of programming. For sure, Hanamori. And that's very important to me. I walk hand in hand with the masculine collective. That's how I roll. And that's not the future ways, and not for this mama bear and this person bringing through new world. I get it. Yeah, Alex, you don't have appendix. You almost died from that. Perforated. What age were you, Alex? I would be curious because it's, you know, depending on ages and stuff, what the circumstances are, right? Of how it's dealt with and certain things. Chase, I have been leaning to see blindfolded, like read and find my way. I have found breathtaking advancement in using my mind's eye to show me learning. Yeah. I was shuffling and these three popped out and I was like, yeah, that's a lot. If it's real, it'll come back out. Because that's a lot. And yeah, they all three popped back out. So. Let's keep them in order, right? 42. Water spirit, you are never alone. I've been writing that as much as I can lately. Why? To put the frequency out in the universe. It's important. Reach out. Unity. You can make someone feel like this, of friendship from afar, really fast, eh? And we know this because we're doing it. And thank you to those who just give and do this freely. I'm grateful for you. You make the path easier. You really do. I've never pulled the dog spirit before.
Dog's my favorite animal.
She's freaking beautiful, honey. 19, dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Five, bad spirit. Rebirth is assured. Remember when whoever watched the video last night when Lily Rose came out of the slide, when she came out head first and I said she was breech? Because, you know, I never gave birth naturally. Why would I remember that it's feet first that's breech, right? But
What's breech?
if you come out feet first. But you came out, all of you first. They grab you by your body when you come out the way you came out. It's not the same.
Hmm.
Oh, honey, never mind. Huh? Five. Okay. I'm gonna have to be done. I don't know. I gotta refresh, regroup, reground, whatever. For some reason, it's a lot. You were 12? Yeah. I love you, Witch Moon. Really glad you were there. You've been there all morning. I love you. Beautiful dog, eh? Named Taxi. Thanks for sharing that, Alex. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Yeah, we're dog legging, so that's for me. That's a big deal because this is just, yeah, that's home, and that's what's next, and that's what's needed, and it's important. And I never pulled it before, and I gotta go breathe. I gotta integrate half of this myself. It's coming out live, right? So let's go integrate, see what happens. Have a beautiful day.